Hello, hello, welcome in. Happy Melt Day if you're in much of Europe. Ugh, I wouldn't be wearing a t-shirt if it wasn't for the fact that that would be against Twitch's terms and conditions. Oh man, it is warm. And I also have to close my windows when I stream because I live in a busy residential area, so you'd be getting loads of voices, including possibly children, which we don't want. We don't want that. How's everyone doing though? I hope everyone's managing in the heat, if you are having the heat, and if you're not having the heat, you lucky fucking bastards. No, yeah, good. I'm glad. But we're gonna do this. We're still gonna do Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. We're gonna go through. Hopefully, I'm not like a Terry Pratchett troll. If you're not familiar with the works of Discworld, Terry Pratchett's Discworld, trolls in Discworld are really intelligent when it's cold. I mean, when it's really cold. So when it's hot, they just come across as dumb, like the stereotype of trolls. Yeah, the heat just gets in the building, and as I think I said recently as well, I can't remember if I said this on a stream or just in a chat, the windows in my flat are there, and that's facing the west. So the sun is now sort of low and coming straight in through those windows. So all its heat is just... I've got blinds, which are helping. And how I know they're helping is there's a gap in the blinds that lets the sun through just about here, and if I stand up, I feel it. So, yeah. The sun is a deadly laser. The sun is a very deadly laser. Let's say hello to everyone in the chat. Hello to Andy Sloan, and if you like pina casalas, can I have one? Can I have Chief Hydration Manager Kizzy? Can I have a pina colada? Is the proper word. Please. That would be really nice and refreshing. Bovanoid, despite being third is first. And we have Here Comes the Soul. Go away! Not you, Soul. Not the actual Soul. Can go away. You can stay. You're going to be lurking, but you're here in the background. Thank you very much for being here, Soul. And we have Mike. We have a Mike who is lurking to play Project Cars 2. It's weird. I didn't think Mike liked racing games. And we have Enceladus. Welcome in, Enceladus. Of course, hello to Tifa and Maliki, and hello to Hoovy and Girly. Hope we're all staying cool in this apparent heat wave. I've been managing. I have been managing. We shall see. We shall see. Hopefully, my laptop and PlayStation manage to stay cool as well. I assume they'll be fine. I hope they'll be fine. Yeah, we're going to carry on with some Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I was writing down some notes and I've lost a page of them somehow. But I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Let's let this lovely, dearly beloved finish as it's about to do, and then we'll go over to the game. It's only a few seconds left. How's everyone doing? There we go. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone had a wonderful, relaxing weekend. I hope if you have a bank holiday today, an extra day off, public holiday, however you want to call it. They're called bank holidays because it used to be only the banks that got the day off. Bastards. But I hope everyone is having a great time. Hello, Bandit. Welcome in. How are you doing? We're going to start off as we did last time and as we will every time by going and saying hello to Rudy. Hi, Rudy. Nope. Rudy. There we go. Nope. There we go. Who's a good girl? Almost as good a girl as Tifa. Okay. I really want to try and get this this disk safe open, because I got the other ones and I've tried a few different ways of doing it, and the only thing I can think of is maybe do it faster, like I wasn't doing it quite fast enough, but the note of what the code is on the page that I've lost, so I just need to remind myself. 1845, if I had 500 years to write, so we're assuming that is 1847 plus 500, which would be 2347. So I need to try and I just didn't do it fast enough when I did it fast before. The 7, it would have been the 7 that I didn't do quite fast enough before. Fine. So now we go to another computer and we have a look at the third disk. We do need the third disk because each of the other disks was giving us a letter, but we don't. The first 4 disks also gave us clues for the 5th disk, but I managed to work out what the missing clue was. There's a computer in here which we'll go and use. Load from disk. And it's disk 3 over here. We've got a C-shaped key as well. I'm not sure where to use that. In the car. So this is, again, the date and time on this, I think, is based on when I started playing. Because it's sort of, this is what's leading up to beforehand. And this is the day that I started playing. And we noted that disk 5, it's like 3-4 minutes before I started the game as well, and it is, and the setting, what we're being shown on disk 5 was right before the start of the game as well. So I like that touch. I like the touch that it's giving this your actual sort of date and time relative to when you started playing the game. Well, that does mean that I'm assuming I'm playing LORELEI, but I feel like maybe I'm not. But this lady has been in this hotel for 2 weeks. So she's just been in the hotel for the last week doing nothing. If this is all real-time stuff. A car ride like this really gives you time to think. Maybe too much time. Inspect road. It should take me straight to the hotel. Inspect rearview mirror. That car is uncomfortably close. Wait, it's blinking. Okay. Can I go back? There is a back arrow there. What do I do? Okay. I wonder what all that blinking was about. Kizzy had a bank holiday today and is prepared for a presentation tomorrow. Went to a hair appointment having leftover wraps for dinner. What's in the wraps, Kizzy? But sitting in front of a fan and sorting through some boxes that came out of storage right now. A cute couple made of a plastic in a car. I hope they like this bumpy road. What do we have? A radio. Let's see what's on. Change frequency. Nothing. What about... there's no 0. Do I... Right, the fact that I can change those numbers is just there's something that I should be... Oh, his blinks. $584. There's a familiar voice through the static. Hi Ferg, welcome in. Hope you are having a wonderful bank holiday, if you're getting a bank holiday, and I hope it's not too hot. You're up in Scotland, aren't you? Is it unbearably hot there even as well? Or am I wrong about where you are? Bovinoid is saying, asking Kizzy to try to relax. I keep asking Kizzy to relax. Do you know, Kizzy, it's difficult enough to get Kizzy to stop doing her work while she's not at work. Sorry to call you out, but maybe if more people tell you to relax and take time for yourself, you'll be more likely to do it. Mike had a bank holiday as well, but has spent it speedrunning Project Cars 2 instead of being productive. No, listen, so productive does not mean doing chores and doing work. Doing something you enjoy, taking time for yourself, relaxing, having a nap, anything that recharges you, that's all still productive. It's absolutely productive. Kizzy's wraps that she is having for dinner contain chicken, avocado, smoked paprika, roasted sweet potatoes, chickpeas, and lettuce. Those are very stuffed wraps. Sounds good. Radio voice. Sister, I have a message for your future self. In the future, I am made of paper. Oh, yeah, we need to write these down. I reach for a bottle of miracle tears, and there is the rune E. Red rune. Miracle tears. So I don't know what these mean. So the 5 things we've got from these discs is I can't read my own fucking writing now. A hat with the rune 0, with the rune O, sorry. Crystals, the crystal sphere with the rune I, miracle tears with the rune E, a chained prisoner with the rune L, and a rose with the rune R. And that gives us OIELR. It could be Euler. It's not any of the names that we've been seeing. It's not an anagram of any of the names we've been seeing. Or they could just be unrelated to each other and just be something. Was that him again? Right, so we can leave this now. Okay. I've got a key with a C on it. This has this code. We can't put that in. But this lithograph is 19. Is it 19? Yeah. MD MDCCC. So no 18. Sorry. This is the 1847. That one is 1847. But the code for this is not 1847. Well, could be, but from where I'm assuming numbers are going to be, maybe 1847 or 1847, but it's not. Let's just press it 4 times and come out. That will open this. And if we have a look at our maps, where do we want to be? I'm not really sure where to go. So there's the astronomy puzzle here. We've done these safes. That door's locked. We just can't go through it. It needs a key. And Bobo can give me a hint for that keypad. Well, bear with me. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I don't think I need the hint, actually, because I'm just noticing now that these numbers are not in. So these shapes are numbers. So 1 is the middle left. I would interpret the one directly below it as 8. And the one to the right of that is 4. So we want the shark pointer. I see this is a 1, that is an 8, that is a 4, and that is a 7, so that's what we want to press. There we go. Oh no, someone spilled the wine. Okay. Well, should we go and have a look at that body? Let's have a look at the body. Oh, I should call him and tell him about the dead person. Red glass shards surround her. But when it says back out, lock the door, we were never here. She is holding on to a broken key. Okay, with a few different... Okay. Oh right, no, I don't want to do that. So what's that? That's a 3. Then that's not anything. Okay, so these are going to have to fit together to do something. I mean, that's not it. Oh, 4. 4. That's a 4. So that's a 7. And that's a 1. 4, 3, 7, and 1. Right, so I think the 1 goes last then, because then it's just got that little extra bit. Did I just happen? It's somewhere in my head, and the reason I said 4, 3, 7, 1 is because that's the order. No. Oh! How far in it goes is possibly which ones you've got correct. 4, 7, 3, 1. That looked like it went in further. I don't think the 7 and the 3 go next to each other because the 3 like touches. Oh! Right. Right. It's not a 3. Combined with this, it's an 8. And we are going for 1847. There we go. So that should open the room. There's a room with 1847 on it. Does that open that room? Obtain the dead woman's key. There is a room. It's an 1847 room. Somewhere, I think, if I remember correctly. 1963, 1847. So that key, I think, is going to open that door. So we need to go and use the phone and tell the man, the strange man who is managing this hotel. Or, hold on, are any of these 1847 as well? What's on these doors? Okay, no, these are the horse people of the apocalypse, the horse ladies. Okay. Interesting. Right, let's go and tell the man about the body and try out the 1847 key in the 1847 door, which is on the 3rd floor. I literally just looked at it. 3rd floor. 3rd floor east. Right, so we're going to go and call who is in the 19... Oh shit, what room's he in? 1963 or 1964? Can't remember. We'll try both. 1963. Pronto. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Have you found anything new in the house? Inform him about. We found. I mean, it's not in the house. Do we need to tell him if it's not in the house? No, there's a dead person. So it had to come to this again. It always ends with something violent. A murder mystery, perhaps. Trivial, but cheese is cheese. We can still make it sing. What? I wonder how she died. Perhaps she fell out a window. What do you think? Maybe she fell out of the 1847 room. And listen carefully, Signorina. Think about where she must have fallen from. Was that all, Signorina? No news. There's no news. Call me if you find anything new. Okay. Where did she fall from? She fell from the room whose key she's holding, which just happens to be there, kind of above where she was as well. So let's go there. Oh, I was going to call the 18th. Yeah, but there's not going to be anyone in there, is there, if she's fallen out? Unless someone pushed her. Let's go have a look. Is it going to be it? I'm sure it's nothing. It's locked. We have an 1847 key. That's probably, yeah, that's what I thought overnight. It was just, you know, just like the light or something. Okay, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this flickering and stuff at all. This is normal too. That's normal, right? Like ladies just like weird red spectral ladies just floating on the air outside a third story window. That just happens, right? That's we've all seen that. That's normal, right? And I don't mean we've all seen it right now. I mean we just like it's a regular occurrence, right? This is fine. I do not know the truth. I do not know if my earliest memory is mine. I remember when I was a little girl, my father started the construction of a red maze. I looked for it in our garden, but it was nowhere to be found. I came to accept that the structure did not exist in a natural way. Behind a mask, I secretly watched him work in my dreams. Then, one night I heard sobs. My father was crying. His eyes were red. The maze was finished. Inside, he had witnessed something dreadful. My father did not want for me to see it. He shattered his maze into 9 parts and threw them out a window. My father changed. In his eyes there was no joy to be found, only fear. I was not allowed outside. Art was my only companion. I was left to play in the worlds I painted. Oh, so this is a prequel to Expedition 33. Do you see the same maze as I? Boop! Oh. Okay. Normal. This is normal. This is fine and normal, and where's the exit? Where's the door? Can I? No. Okay. Okay. All right. A white stele, a black broken stele. Steely? Stella? I'm never sure how to pronounce this one. Steely or Stella?
Gisela wants Seth to hydrate with
I will do a
water.
hydrate with water. Thank you very much, Kizzy. Delicious, cool water flavoured with a cherry, strawberry and raspberry. I've still got a lot of that left. I bought 2 big double concentrated bottles of it. Okay. Sorry, says Bovinoid, but my insurance doesn't cover laser eye surgery. Ma'am? Ma'am? Bovinoid pronounced it steel. I see that. I'm trying to remember how they said it in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, because there's one in that, and they mention it, but that doesn't mean it's the correct way to say it. Every stone ahead with a glass sibling in the mirror. A brother leaves, a sister shatters, each a key to the past. Only a small portion of the inscription is legible, probably because the rest of it's been completely destroyed. Man of the Maze, guardian of past scripts. Oh no, there's a creepy little girl as well, of course there is. What dreadful consequences have led you to the Red Maze? You're going to die down here. Wandering here is a lonesome destiny. My quest to find the center has lasted for over a century. You have wandered these broken trails a long time too. No, I just got here. Time has come for you to find the center. Perhaps it would finally set us free after all these years. Speak to us at any age, should you wish to return. At any age? Find the center of the maze. You're covering your eyes. Is this a weeping angel situation? Hello? Woman! I must warn you before you return. When you passed through to my side, something passed through to your side. Don't blink, says Huvian Girly. This is feeling very wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. 9 terrible selves now roam the black and white hallways. Wonderful. Could I have been told this and given the option to not come into the maze? That would have been nice, you know? If I'd been told that that, you know, this was good. You know, I just wouldn't have let that lady boop me. Progress with caution. Moments not saved will be lost to time. Okay, so just talking to her sends me back. I want to go back. I do want to go in the maze, though. There we go. Alright, let's have a look through the maze. N. Okay. Oh, shit. The notes, the page of notes that I lost had the notes about what letters I need for the horse ladies of the apocalypse. I might have to go back and recheck those. Okay, so we've got a little maze thing there. What's this N? Is it just an N? It's just an N. What's this? Take the slab. Okay. Oh, right. Right. We'll go this way. Okay, so she'll send me home again. This is an end. Oh, it's northwest. So I know what part of the map I'm in. The N is north, this is northwest. Okay. So that maze slab is the shape of this port. The maze slabs are the shape of the portion of the maze you're finding them in. And then they break. Ooh, a chest. Gotta get the loot. How do I get the loot? Up here. $21. Oh no, just $1. Giving me a total of $21. Round we go. We want to take all the maze slabs, I assume. West. Should I be noting down which one's which? That would require a lot of drawing. I don't think the game is quite that intensive on it. Okay. This gives me the slab. What's that behind there? We can always go back. We'll grab the slab and we'll go back and have a look. I wonder if these are actual windows breaking as well. And what's here? Nothing? Can't interact with it. Maybe I should have done it before I broke the screen. Okay. Right, so I want to go back. But maybe I do. Maybe I need to get the chest before I break the screen as well. So let's go up here. So this is the center. So I'm going to come along this way. Smash first, ask questions later, says Bovinoid. Well, I'll smash this one first if I can get there. Okay, so where this is broken, I'm a bit messed up. Now we're going to come this way. And here to take this one. In the northeast. I feel like it's telling me which one I'm in is... Oh, look at you being a cheeky mirror. It's not been a mirror in the other ones, has it? No. It just is very offset. Okay, we'll take that. Smashy, smashy. So I want that one. So I'm not getting that from here. I have to go, it looks like I have to go round and back up. I probably should have navigated it before I started breaking things, really, shouldn't I? Made this harder for myself. Oh, it has mirrored a bit there. Okay. There's the lady. Come down there. And then we want to come out this side and up. For the chest. Up and then down. See, it's stairs. So I can go in the stairs. It's like an undercroft, okay. And so maybe having smashed it means I can't go in the other stairs. There's a chest there. Which I've just sent up. Somewhere. Okay, so 2 screens over. So that's on the southwest, which I've already smashed. Let's go back. Got some Greek lettering there. Oh, okay, okay, fine. So that wasn't the stairway down. The reason I couldn't do anything with it is because it's the pedestal that the chest comes up on. That's fine. Cool. So we can smash first and ask questions later. You'll be happy to learn both knock down. Smashy, smashy. Okay, so we need to go up and then just one across. I think it's making both of those feel slightly nauseous because of the navigation. Oh my god, this is getting silly now. No, not down there. Okay, I maybe should have paid more attention before I smashed. Uh-oh. That way. There we go. They're all smashed now. Can I? No. So we're going to come along here. Hi, Dyson, welcome in. This would be easier without all the weird mirror pieces, says Dyson. Well, yeah, I mean, I could have navigated this. It's become mirror pieces because I broke stuff, which I probably could have left and done later. Right, so I've opened all the chests. Thank you for the shout out for Dyson. Dyson is a late evening streamer, or late evening for the UK time zone. And very entertaining and welcoming and quite chill. Go and give him a follow if you're not already. Right, where do I need to go now? Don't think I can go out the top of here. From here, let's... This is very hot today. Also very hot, actually. Now you mention it, yeah. Yeah, it's warm. It's warm. Overnight is being fanned by a small desk fan. Working for now, fearing the heat death once summer arrives properly. I think I will be... If it's this hot in June, I'm going to be in Belgium, and I think I will be okay. Even if it's this hot there, because It's the tiny, shitty little flat I'm in that makes it kind of unbearable for me. Mike does not recommend cooking today. Standing next to a stove is killing him. Have I got all of the slabs? Have I got 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there is one missing. Found on a pedestal in a maze, despite its stone-like appearance, its surface feels magnetic, numb, and unnatural. It vibrates very slightly and gives off a constant faint hissing sound, vaguely reminiscent of a whisper. S is chiseled on the back. From its unusual attributes, it is safe to assume that this is an illusion object, an item created from spectral information. These types of items exist between several realities. But yeah, it's absolutely safe to assume that this is some weird supernatural thing that I've never heard of. And interacting with them can lead to unexpected consequences in parallel worlds. Maze-related illusion objects are known to be linked with window-related illusion objects. So have I been smashing actual windows in the hotel by this? It sounds like Mike, says Dyson, needs Just Eat, but Mike says he already orders too much Just Eat. At least he assumes it's the same. No, it's Just Eat orange? Yes, Just Eat's the orange one. Either way, it's you order from your local restaurants or chains via a centralized app and pay too much for delivery. That's the gist. Right, I can talk to that lady to leave, but I want... Here we go. Here's one that's not all broken. So I want that chest. The only thing about Just Eat that Dyson processes is press buttons, food comes. Right, do I want to go south from here then? No, I want to go the next one down. Or up from just below. So I want to go all the way back around again. Sorry everyone. Apologise if all this mirror stuff is making it headachy. Here's a nice non-mirrory bit to look at for a moment. I'll leave that slab for now. I'm guessing taking this final slab will open that. Maybe I will take it. What's your aim here? Assume escape ultimately, but to reach that goal. So I'm not sure. I just got dumped in this maze just before you arrived. And I can leave at any time by talking to one of these ladies who's doing their best impression of a weeping angel. So I'm assuming my goal is to just get all the slabs, and then the treasure chests seem to just have $1 in them each, and the $1 is for buying optional collectible in-game currency stuff. I'm also assuming that I've... Okay, so it hasn't shown me that it's opened anything there, but we can go and have a look. And the overall goal of the game is just to work out what's going on in this weird hotel that we're in, where a completely normal, perfectly fine, nothing weird going on at all, ghost just tapped us on the head and sent us here. Yeah, the Weeping Angels, Dyson, they are quite universally considered the best, I think, aren't they? I mean, I currently have laser eyes, but I think they'll go away when I come out of here. So we've got some Greek letters there, which might mean something. Okay, this has gone mirrored away. Okay, and then I can get to there, which is where I want to go for that treasure chest. And I suppose I should go back. Now, a little girl, a weird, creepy little girl, also told us that once we came in here, that us coming here released 9 entities into the hotel. So that's going to be fun. Both notes, hoping the redness and swelling subsides once I get my eyes out of the broken mirror. I mean, it sort of has... Oh, this is gone. There was a painting of a dude on here before. Dies and hopes those entities have paid for their rooms. We'll soon find out. Little girls are never a good sign, says Mike. I assume you mean specifically in this kind of creepy setting, creepy horror style setting. Right, so I can go through that door, but there's nothing in there other than itself. Although Dyson says, as a man with 2 daughters, Mike is correct. There's $1. There's toy blocks on a dollhouse. I do and don't want to. Let's do it. Okay, did some of them fall? That window's open, yeah. Some of the toy blocks fell out of the window. I obtained the toy block. No, those are AO and U with umlauts. This is set in Germany, I believe. Finally, Mike's food is done and he is free from the stove. A, B, C, D, E, F toy block. So am I gonna need to make words? Right, so that's fallen down out of the window and gone outside. So let's go back downstairs and outside. Yeah, this is for anyone who didn't watch the previous 2 things, this is basically a puzzle game that has... It was a bit weird and creepy and mysterious, but now it's just become full-on horror. Where was the way out? It's up here. A, B, C, D, E, F, U and your... I forget the rest. I don't think I'm familiar. And we don't need to worry about this dead body. It's fine. Dead bodies are just normal. If you don't have a dead body in your garden, you're doing it wrong. Oh no, one of them's fell in the sewer. Obtained the STU... No, that'll be the basement. STUVWX toy block. Obtained a crank. That's not what I was trying to pick. Oh, what needed a crank? There was something last week that needed a crank. MNOPQR toy block. And...
The Hobbit wants Seth to hydrate with water.
Hello, Hobbit. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the hydrate. Delicious. Am I leaving a... I think I'm leaving... I don't want to lean forward too much. I think I'm leaving a sweat patch behind me. Gross. But it has been like 36 degrees all day. It's supposed to be hotter tomorrow, and that's already a record temperature for May in this area. Yeah, we don't worry about the body. We don't ever worry about dead bodies. Dead bodies are fine. I didn't even do it. It's a song, A, B, C, D, E, F, and Dyson has looked up the verse. A, B, C, D, E, F, U. Oh, right, and your mum and your sister and your job and your broke-ass car and that shit you call art, fuck. Yeah, okay. Book Hobbit's been lurking. She's been spying on us. Okay, there's a horse statue. There is a hole in the forehead of the statue. And as always, I'm going to try and put the tampons in it. Tampons don't work. Okay. Book Hobbit always spies. Hello, what's this? Okay, 847. Without the 1, not 1847. Okay. How many holes have I tried to put those? Every hole that I find. Every hole that the game is letting me try and put something, and I try and put the tampons in it. North equals 4. Okay. Let's work this out. If north is 4, west equals north divided by north, which is 1. East equals south minus west. South equals north plus north. So south is 8, and east is south minus west, which is 7. 4, 1, 7, 8. Okay. Call him Mr. James. How's it going on? How's it going, James? I hope you are managing with the heat if there is much while you're there. Dyson's never playing anything VR with me. You can play something VR with me, Dyson. Just hope that it doesn't give me tampons. What are we sticking in holes today? Asks Mr. James as he comes in. I have, for some reason that I'm assuming is essentially realism, just some tampons in my bag. I've had them since the beginning of the game. Bought in a pharmacy in a town near the hotel, made out of absorbent cotton wrapped in wax paper. Tampons were invented in the early 1930s and are designed to absorb blood and vaginal secretions during menstruation. The lack of an applicator suggests an origin which is not American. It was not uncommon for hygiene products to be wrapped in wax paper as late as the 1960s. Moon cycles and menstruation have historically been linked, and even today, many debunked myths about menstruation are widespread due to taboos, ignorance, and superstitions. Thank you for the shout out for Mr. James Ether as well. Mr. James Ether mods here, and I mod for him as well, so please go and give him a follow. James always arrives exactly when he needs to, says Kizzy. So that's tampons. That's what they do. I wasn't actually expecting it to have such a detailed description. That's great. James is not fucking Gandalf, says Matt. How do you know who he's fucking? How do you know? Right. So 4178 well, northwest, east, south is what it's saying. So that would be, yeah, 4178. Can I do something with that? There's a keypad next to the gates. Yes, there is. I see. Okay. Right, so how many times do I need to press it? It's a press it quick one again. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. I mean, is it 4, 1, 7, 8? No. James' reputation precedes him. 8. Well, this is 1847. Oh, 1800 is still 1847. So, but 1, 8. I read it as 847, not 1847. N equals 4. W equals 1. East equals 7. And south equals 8. It's not how many times I'm pressing it. Oh, right, I need to do 1847. So I need to do 1, no, N is 4. I need to do 1, 8, 4, 7. There we go. One of the... Okay, so there was an open drain next to where the blocks fell. I'm pretty sure 3 blocks fell out the window. So one of the blocks has fallen into the cellar. And it's going to be in... this kind of area, which I can't quite reach yet. So we'll leave that for now. Let's have a look in here. Oh, a not at all creepy red tent. Oh, crystal ball. Crystal ball. Crystal ball. Red rune eye. Okay, let me have a look around. Books about divination. So that's going to be quite a bit of reading. We'll hold on to that for a minute, because this is going to be actual, like, books about divination. Oh, that might be useful though. We might need that. James is a peach, says Kizzy. And James could be fucking Gandalf. You know what? We don't know what he gets up to in his free time. Let's read this note. Not here? Call me. 1798. Lorenzo. Okay. 1798. Call Lorenzo. Call the fortune teller on 1798. What about the crystal ball? A voice echoes from within the crystal ball. Great, this just isn't. It's not getting creepier. It's not. I see your destiny. I see islands, caves. Your tragic fate leads you to an island far away. Sulawesi. In the cave where this started, thousands of years ago. Do you wish to hear more? Please provide your credit card and pay $17.69. Accept. The year is 1982. Was Seth born already in 1982? Ooh, who knows? That is a question potentially to be answered during the affiliate anniversary stream on the 20th of June, when you can use your channel points to guess Seth's age, my age, for the chance to win a 3-month gift sub. Anyway, the year is 1982. You will wander the paths of that primordial cave. Wait, something's coming to me. Some ads have finished, and some people who may not have been able to hear the stream will be back. Welcome back from the ads. I hope you'll stick around, and thank you for doing so. The paths of that primordial cave. You will go north. Cave, north. I need to write this down. Cave. You will go north. You will go east. Wait, is this a choice thing? You will go east. Oh, this is asking me. Wait. Hold on. This is asking me what way I want to go. I have to pick one. Okay. The fuck do we... Right, so Book Hobbit thinks I am 32. Mike thinks I'm 3,670. Closer. Myself, I use Lumen. Not sponsored, but I use Lumen. It works wonders. Also, being an immortal dragon helps. I'm eternal, says Mr. James Ether, bathing in the blood of my moderators, says Bovinoid. Mike, we know you love Bovinoid, really. Right, which way should we go, chat? Should we go north, east, south, or west? I think there's probably a clue somewhere about which way I'm supposed to go, but let's just see what happens. Let's pick one and see what happens. Mike says west is best. Any other takers? We're going to go west. Miss James Ether says, that reminds me, is it his turn to donate the blood? Yeah. The answer to that's always yes. Book Hobbit saying north. Any more? Let's go between west and north then. Otherwise everyone could, 4 people answer and each give a different direction then. Then it's back to me to choose again. Got west or north. I could do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm going to start doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo, but if someone else comes in with an agreement to either of those directions, then we'll do it. Kizzy says east. Kizzy's given a new one, a completely new one. Okay. Eeny. And James says west. And now both of them says south. Right, we've got 2 for west, 1 for each of the others. So going in, bearing in mind the stream delay as well. Yeah. 3, 2. We've got 2 for north now. It's north or west. It's north or west. Or what's that song? What was that TV show? North or south, east or west, the quest. Do any other UK people know what that song's from? I mean, probably you. I don't expect many people outside of the UK to know it. It was a very British thing. We've got 2 for north and 2 for west. Go west, life is peaceful there. Right, we're going west. Sounded like Teletubbies. It was not Teletubbies. Teletubbies is the oh now. Okay, hold on. So the second most was then north. So we'll go in the order of that. We'll go north. We went west, then north, and someone else said east, and there was a south. East or south now, everyone. This is probably going to do nothing. There's probably a specific route I'm supposed to go, but still fun. No, Teletubbies was the sun is shining in the sky. Going south, and finally we'll go east. Am I stuck here? Am I stuck in this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. At this point you will see. Oh, I should have written it down, shouldn't I? I should have written down what direction I went. Okay, I was just trying to get through it just to get out. At this point you will see. Absolutely nothing. Doesn't matter anyway. So we went the wrong way. Will you not wander the true path? So I need to find out what the path is. But also there's a crystal ball, and we have information from previously that crystal ball, red rune, letter I. It's interesting. Right, so there could be an answer in some of these books. Modern astrology, unknown stars, unknown future. Meteorites from Tertius Oculus are still found on Earth to this day. In Rubrum Astronomica, Lucius writes, when the third eye passes us by, the world belongs to creators. It's a time for beauty and chaos. An artist shall be crowned king, and he will lead our victory over Mammon. He will create items of great beauty, and for a fleeting moment there will be harmony in chaos. But order will be restored, and knights of the third eye end in blood. Artists will die or surrender to the merchants. Mammon will not be denied, but artifacts of these knights will remain among us. Okay, so we're talking about Mammon, not to be confused with the French maman. I don't know, maybe your mum is Mammon. Maybe. Mammon, third eye. Let me just, I feel like there's nothing like highlighted though. An American dollar was hidden between the pages. The zodiacs, who are we? Okay, so these are the zodiacs and their dates. Cool. In the cards, cartomancy for beginners. The Ace of Spades, also known as Death card or the Spadile. has been a symbol related to war and also asexuality. But in the French tradition of fortune telling, it would usually mean bad luck or death in one's future. A card fell out of the book. Is it an ace of spades? No! There is, of course, more to oculomancy than simply reading the reflections in the questioner's eyes. Over the next chapters, we will learn about what an oculomancer can tell about a soul by the shape of their eyes, the color of their iris, and how we can provide spiritual guidance by studying the nuances in a bloodshot eye and the structure of the vessels. Spade of Aces, Mike, was indeed used by the Americans in the airborne Americans in World War II. The Skeptic's Guide to Crystal Gazing. To understand crystallomancy, we must understand that all divinity is therapeutic, not paranormal. Over the years, there have been several scientific studies of the practice, and many come to the same conclusion. Crystal gazing is self-hypnotism. What you see in the crystal could simply be something you have forgotten or repressed. Numerology. 1 is the divine. These things are going to be copied into the game menu anyway, but let me just do this anyway. 1 is divine. 9 is death. 3 is creation. Interesting. Combining them tells us about the holy powers and visions within each person and how to use them in creativity. This is then the year for creation at all costs, life or death, to those willing to see it. 1963, the room that the weird, creepy hotel owner is in, is a year of finality and new beginnings. 7 moving astronomical objects. Okay, this is going to be helpful for something for us. It is believed that the Babylonians were the first to divide the moon phase cycles in 4, which became what we today know as a week. They also developed a horoscope by assigning them the 7 classical planets. Moon is Moon Day. I actually wrote it as Moon Day then. Monday. Mars is Tuesday, because we did find a thing the other week with these on it, with the Moon, Mars, Mercury, etc. Mercury is Wednesday, and what I noted about that is on the sheet of notes that I've lost. Jupiter, but we can go and find it again, it's fine. Jupiter is Thursday. Venus is Friday. Saturn, funny enough, is Saturn Day, Saturday. And the Sun is apparently Sunday. I'm not sure where that connects linguistically at all, really. Sunday, what? Lunar phases of 1847. Yes, right, there's a box with some moon phases on it. So let's... Is this going to be copied into the book? Because that's going all the way through. I'm not writing all that down. Not writing all that down. Did that get copied in? Did it say memory recovered when I should be in there? That's... Okay, none of that helps with that, but I can go and phone the dude, 1798, on the phone in the lobby. Photographic memory, books. Whee! Lunar phases of 1847. There we go. Okay. I don't know what dates I need from it. Should we come and can we go and have a look into these woods? No. All right. So we want to go and what's this? Is there anything there we can do? No. Bovinoid says just another Venus Friday. Ooh. Wish it was Monday. Ooh, a key in a tree with an E. A key in a tree with an E. An E-shaped key in a tree. Uh-oh, my eyes just flickered. My eyes are flickering. Keep it together, Cyclops. It's bolted from the other side. Okay, we're going to go and call 1847 on the phone in the lobby. No takers from the other Brits watching for the. Does this flickering mean that one of the creatures is nearby? Is that what that is? Let's keep moving. Uh-oh. Let's keep moving. The song, the little song about north or south, east or west, it's from Through the Dragon's Eye. It's the title music. 1, 8. No, what? Why am I doing 1847? It's 1798. 1, 7. Of course it has dragon in its name, says Mike. Exactly. 9, 8. I knew you would call. I know many things about you, sister. I know about your journey to Sulawesi Cave. I know the paths you will walk in that cave. Yet tell them. And then I need to go back to your crystal ball, don't I? First you will go north. You will then turn 90 degrees to your left, which will be west, and go forward. Then you will go in the opposite of your first direction, which will be south. You will then go in the same direction as before, I assume meaning a repeat of the exact same one, which will be south. Then you will go in the same direction as your first direction, which will be back north. Then you will go east. Lastly, you will go in the same direction as your third direction, which will be south again. Now I know what you will see there. Do you? Right, so now I need to go and put that northwest, south, south, northeast, south, and thank you for noting that down, Mike. And then come back and call him again. Okay. What weird flickering? I don't know, there isn't any weird flickering. There's no one behind me. Don't know what you're talking about. Nothing's going on. Got away. Got away. Alright. North, west, south, south, north, east, south. Instead of pyramid head, a maze head. What a nice face, says Mike. I think he looks amazing. The year is 1982. You will wander the paths of that primordial cave. You will go north. West. South. South. Double back and go north. East. And south. At that point you will see. Cave paintings. Cave paintings. That's it. Here comes the floaty ball. I'm on TV. It's me. Hi. Hello. Ooh. Extreme close up. Right, so they're cave paintings of that's like an ox, a person, and a lizard. I wonder if that makes if that's important. An ox, a person, and a lizard. Let's find this guy again. 1798. I knew you would call. Yeah, because I told you I'd call you back. Now you will tell me what you will see in that cave. What will the cave painting to the left depict? It will be a lizard. I see. And the middle? A human. And lastly, the painting on the right. An ox. Yes. Now I see in your immediate future a weird maze-headed man trying to grab you. That something you need is in your bag. Obtained a magic show ticket. Oh, that's outside the front. I foresee that I will see you at the show, sister. Hmm. No, thank you. I'm coming this way. Let's say hi to Rudy. Hi, Rudy. You're not going to turn into a weird maze thing and try and kill me, are you? Good girl. Magic show tickets out here. It's locked. There's a letter slot in the door. Tickets is scribbled below. It would be, Mike, you're right, it would be absolutely evil of the game if the dog becomes a monster. Seeing as you have a ticket, I suppose you are here for the show. Well, all I have left is this lice-infested wagon. The horse which carried it is as dead as magic. I am now but a nameless vagabond with a violent past. Only the most red of roses could awaken the memories of my great show, which connects to one of the things from before. I don't have it though. I do have, yes! The magician wants a red rose. Now, I have a crank, and I'm trying to remember where the thing that needed a crank is. It's not up here. Because I do remember seeing a thing that needs a crank, and I can't remember where. Am I supposed to put... Because there's the window thing here, Am I supposed to put one of the, maybe the northeast maze piece goes in here somewhere? There are no other window markings though. Can't remember where I needed the crank. Is it in the loft? Oh look, it's a map of the maze. That could have been useful while it was all confusing. Where's the gift shop, says Bovinoid. He bets we could get most of the needed items there. Mike has eaten dinner and is going back to the track. Enjoy the maze. Enjoy the maze-headed friend. And have
Hubert
a shark.
is love. Hubert is life.
We're going to do a Hubert shark attack. Let's go. Bum 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 bum. And there it is. There is your little love bite from Hubert. I hope you all enjoyed it. Vroom vroom, Mike. Enjoy your look. Have some good racing fun. Okay. What do I have? And where can I go? I've got blocks, I've got a crank, I've got these little map pieces, I've got a C key, I've used that key, I've used the room, that's my room, I've got an E key. Ah, was hanging in a tree in the backyard. The bit is shaped like the letter E, cast from iron. Hanging objects on different things is a communication system associated with secret societies. Interesting. The system, which may also be linked to organised crime, is complex and involves many factors. To know the exact meaning requires extensive knowledge of both the sender and the recipient, but hanging something from a tree or a plant usually involves knowledge or wisdom, while a key often relates to the past. Hanging a key from a tree could thus mean, I know of your past, the past is the way to wisdom, or similar. Sometimes details of the item itself can hint at a message too, and in this case it's safe to assume that the E means that the key unlocks the eastern part of the house. I mean, I worked it out, I didn't need to be told that, because there is a door, I think it's that door, which had an E on it, so that's where we're going next. We have to go up in the lift, and then down those stairs. Up in the lift to the second floor. Or maybe it opens that door, actually. It opens one of those doors, and we need to go up in the lift either way. Where's Rudy? There's Rudy. We're going to go and say hello to Rudy again. Because she's a good girl. You can pet the dog. Good girl. I honestly was not expecting this game to develop into monsters chasing me around. Okay, so that's the 1873 door, so we're not going that way. We're going down here, and there's the E door. It goes in the square hole. Oh, can I not do it while he's there? Shit! Go away. Oh, do I need to do something to make him go away first then? That's locked. It has potentially some letters on it, which I'm not sure about. Well, I think my other page of notes might have a hint to that, and it's gone now. Mike heard it goes in the square hole and then crashed in his game. Glad to be of service. Oh, I've got an ace of spades. And there is a spade thing there. Let me have a look at the ace of spades. Found between pages in a book about divination. The back of the card is red and Club Rouge Monte Carlo is written in swirling letters. On the front there is a small message written on the spades. It is written in black and can only be seen if the card reflects light a specific way. It reads 1963 Moors. Messages like this, always in black on an ace of spades, started to appear at cards in casinos in the mid-1900s. It was believed to be a solely European phenomenon. But similar messages started to appear globally in the latter part of the 1900s. The phenomenon has never been explained nor debunked as a hoax, but several experts believe it's a secret code used among members of secret societies. 1963 death. Okay, so I need to use the card on there. Okay. Let me try and go back. I can get there before he appears. So he's not grabbing me actually, he's just stopping me from being able to interact with things. Okay. Let me go and check. If I can do anything with the maze piece in the room with the windows. The broken window. So there's got to be a way to get rid of him. Because it's very inconvenient not being able to do anything while he's there. Oh, start the music, yes. No, there's nothing I can do in here. What I will try, assuming he doesn't chase me into the room with the Horsewomen of the Apocalypse. Can't even interact with the shortcut. So he's not doing anything to me. Other than preventing me from interacting. Right. So, because we know they're missing letters from their names. Like M for Moors. So it's not that, it's that. Wrong, apparently. Okay. But surely... What are you? E. What if it's... You put the letter that it needs to be facing inwards? No. Okay, so I've got it right that it's... That's Bellum. But it's Bellum with the B being backwards. Which we can do. That's not it. Maybe I need all the blocks. Okay. Well, so I was right that it's the blocks. Pestilentia, Bellum, Famis, and Moors. And yes, the Famis one looks like it needs to be a backwards L. We don't have the L. Oh, okay, if I walk into him, I do something, wherever you sent me. Russian roulette? What's going on? Welcome back, Sol. We have a few details that we cannot seem to get right. Is he some kind of investigator? I'm getting very sweaty. Yuck. Please try to remember, Fraulein. Job interview? With the man holding the gun? Yeah, probably. Okay, so I want to walk into the maze people. As if forgotten by time, motion has turned to stone here. Is this how it is remembered? Observe it all carefully. Fate is in the details. He knows and sees both the substantial and the insignificant. Do not take his query lightly. Your survival lies in your response. Paint this scene in your memory and take action when ready to return to the inquiry. Okay, that's the computer from downstairs. It says welcome. There's a man cheering. What's it say on the screen? I don't think I can see it. There is a lamp, there's a desk fan, there are some blocks, there's a house, there is a chessboard with the black king knocked down. There are 4 cubes, there are 3 white pawns, a black pawn, 2 black pawns, or is that a bishop? Five white pieces, 3 black pieces at least. 1, 2, 3, 4 cubes. Welcome. Okay. 3 lights are switched on. There's a ceiling fan with 5 blades. Okay, I think we're good. Don't you remember? Very well. How many white chess pieces were set on the chess table? 3 pawns, a bishop, and a king. This matches our information, Fraulein. Interior hotel, the basement, day. The light bulbs in the ceiling blink. A garish room designed for sticking hotel guests' children in. Now the OCU3 computer takes up at least a quarter of it. A few boxes of toys, a couple of board games, and a pool table are crammed on the other side. The man holds the door for the woman. The man. I told the movers that they were carrying the rising sun of cinematic magic on their shoulders. So she should be in one piece. Sorry. But best to make sure, Signorina. The woman smiles and flicks a switch on the computer. They look nervously at the OCU3, humming. Is she dead? It takes a little time. Finally, the computer blinks and makes noise as it boots. Let there be light! The man holds his arms up like a priest in mass. When the hotel is open, the children play in here. But you won't be disturbed by them, Signorina. Or anyone else, for that matter. We have the whole hotel to ourselves. The OCU3 monitor fires up and displays the word "Welcome" in red letters. It is you who is a welcome technological creature. What a relief. Now, Signorina, I have work that needs attending. We are not completely free of the monetary system yet. The man hurries to the door. He stops on his way out and nervously looks around. I am not sure I am allowed to tell you this. I wrote the script in an elevated state of being. You were inspired? Does he mean high? Something else. I created and was in turn created. I see. This project is the fish that will drink the proverbial pond, a last dance at the edge of the collective understanding. I am glad you are part of it. I'm glad to be here. The man disappears. The woman enters a prompt on the keyboard, writing out the system diagnostics from the printer. Suddenly the lights go out and the OCU3 is the sole source of illumination. The woman turns around. By the door stands a stranger, a man wearing a cape and a top hat. The magician. He covers his eyes with his right hand, then, ceremoniously, he raises his left hand and shows 3 fingers. The light comes back. He's gone. Where's my pencil? There. Ah! I just flicked it. Right, I'm going to very quickly put you on the Be Right Back screen and change my shirt, because this is gross. I'll be right back. And we're back. Hello. That's right, Bovinoid, I am sopping. That's gross behind me as well. Jesus. Let's try not to lean forward. Right, so we're getting some... I like that the light on the controller, if you can see it, is the same colour as all the laser lighting in the game. Nice touch. Obtained a script page. Okay, so I want to walk into these mace-headed people. They're not my enemies, necessarily. Costume change. Yeah, it did have some writing on the front with the shirt I was wearing before. Now it's all sweaty. James hopes Hubert and Creepers are coping with the heat. I think they're fine. Creepers, do you need to... Are you a bit warm in that? Come here. There's a naked Creepers. Scandalous. Right, now I've walked into the maze, maybe I can... Or now that I know that I am meant to walk into them... Maybe I can reach the east door now.
Ishara wants creepers to scare the shit out of everyone.
I think he already has. Creep's just getting ready for the jump scare. We're going to do a save. Right, so where has this brought me to? So I've got stairs to the right I can go up. There's a locked door there. We can see what it's locked by, see if we can go in there. There is a shortcut here. Let's see if we can work out. Because I'm not really sure on the codes for the shortcuts. They seem to be quite varied. 7. Well, the 9 was just 90, so is the 7 just 70? No. I mean, the shortcuts they're just time savers, really. We don't, and a trophy. It's not just 7 either. Okay. Can we go in the cafe? Oh, a C door. You have a C key. There's a scent of coffee wafting through the door. Turn the music on. There's a trophy for turning on all the music boxes as well. That's another shortcut. Shortcut 8. And I'm assuming it's not just going to be 80. And it's not just going to be 8 either. No. Okay, what's in the... A cafe. Just what we need. Signorina, please take a seat. Ah, like a black magic flowing through your veins. It makes you think faster. Did you know Americans dilute it with more water? That's why we call it an Americano. Possibly. Have you heard about the Black Arts Coffee Club? I hear that they have struck a deal with this hotel. For a small fee, members get unlimited coffee. Unlimited espresso, Signorina. It sounds like sunshine on a Wednesday. He's got some interesting sayings. Why not give them a call? 798436. 798436. Coffee. Did they strike a deal for Monster Energy as well? Life is short, Signorina. Only the fast carpenter catches the best wood. If you know what I mean. I have to run. Okay, so I need the coffee card to get coffee. Shortcut 19. I assume it's not just going to be 19. Of course it's not. The first shortcut was just the number. Oh wait, but what if... So what if... No. See, we found a shortcut that had number 9 on it, and the answer to open it was 90. In the first shortcut, I'm pretty sure the answer to open it was just straight up the number that's on it. So I'm not sure what the logic around the shortcuts is. Should we go and make a phone call for coffee? Let's see what the coffee does. Let's go do that. And now out of water. Ah! Nude creepers. Coffee makes Kizzy do the standing. Coffee giving heart palpitations and unconsciousness, says Bovinoid. You have called the Black Arts Coffee Club. You're calling about the membership. You want to become a member. You want unlimited coffee. You must pay 10 American dollars, yes? Yeah, got 26. Yes, your money will transfer via the astral plane. Okay. Yes, focus on the membership, alright. Membership. Coffee club membership. Unlimited coffee. Think about the espresso. Okay, I'm focusing. Focusing, I can see the espresso cup. Espresso cup, there's an espresso cup. It's right here. It's here, I can feel it. It's a tiny little cup. It's basically a shot glass made out of ceramic. Porcelain. Now the espresso cup is in my bag. Membership boat full of... Sorry, wrong shop, says Bovinoid. I'm not sure I know the reference. Yes, you will enjoy unlimited espresso. You will forget everything about the Black Arts Coffee Club. Forget everything about the Black Arts Coffee Club. Forget the Black Arts. Forget what am I... Sorry, what am I forgetting? I'm supposed to forget something. Oh, I've got a... What have I got an espresso cup? Appeared inexplicably after a mysterious telephone call. Made of porcelain, under the cup there is an embossing of a symbol depicting a film camera. In its lens, the number 3. Below it, the text Mensa del Personale is embossed in a small sans serif text. The cup is a common mid-50s Italian design often used in large canteens. The method of how it appeared is, however, noteworthy. Spontaneous presence, an anomaly in which an object appears near a person or place with strong links to the history of the object, is presumably a magic trick utilizing mentalism in which the audience is led to believe that the object appearing was not there in the first place. So it must have always been there. Of course. I just didn't know I randomly had an espresso cup in my bag right at the beginning of the game when all I had was a key, a car key, and a couple of tampons. An espresso sounds great to Kizzy. Actually, now, it's 9 PM for you. Alright, let's see what the coffee does. Caffeine influence full. On the left there. We see over here. Caffeine influence. Stress level is... Yeah, temperature's fine. Bladder is a little bit more full because of the espresso. Caffeine influence. Now what's that gonna... Oh, I can move faster! I can run now. Okay, we've got a 1962 door. Coffee may make Kizzy do the standing in the morning, but it does not keep you up at night. What's it do to you at night? Oh, software errors. Interesting. It's time to start the music. It's time to light the lights. For nighttime awareness, there are balks. Says Bovinoid. It's locked. Okay. And it's a date. It's Roman, well, it's Roman numerals. So we're going to assume it's a date. What's the shortest date that we can do here? 2014 is the shortest date that we've seen here, which I think is this long. MMXIV. Fantastic. And the ads should have just finished for anyone who was subject to them. Thank you very much for sticking through them. It does help out the channel. For half an hour after the pre-roll, after the mid-roll ads, there are no pre-roll ads for new people coming in, which is why we have those. I apologise, people, which means if you are not subbed and you are coming into one of my streams, make sure it's within half an hour from an hour mark. If it's like 5 minutes to the hour, wait 10 minutes, otherwise you'll get 2 sets of ads. Coffee does nothing to Kizzy except in the evening, except offer a moment of coffee bliss. Okay, right, so we can go in that room now. And what's in there? There's a kind of zodiac-y thing. Oh, the that's where the we want to go there. That's where some of the letter blocks have fallen in. I think yes, one of them anyway. GHIJKL. This looks a bit Tetrisy. An American dollar. A grandfather clock. The clock ticks, but the hands are still. There was something about clock. There was something about a clock before, and I think that's on my missing notes page. Fantastic. Where is that missing notes page? I'm not sure where it would have disappeared to. There's a pool table. Balls have been placed in the triangle rack, but the 1, 8, 4, and 7, 1847. Ah! That was it, about time. It was 1847 had a couple of times being referenced as the year and the time. 1847. So do I want to set this to... Can I not... Can I like... No, I've got to do it minute by minute, that's fine. So we want to go backwards then. 1847, that's 5, 6, 7. That's here. Kemp has a 5-stream shrink. Thank you very much. Welcome in. Apologies, finally got home. Time with the wife, and I hope this doesn't fry your brain too much. No worries. Thank you very much. Don't worry about having a life outside of watching people's streams. It's very, very kind of you to come in and say hello. Welcome in. It's doing okay. It's become, so what you've missed is it's kind of become a bit of a creepy horror. But in this case, it seems like the random creatures that appear in the building chasing me are things that I actually want to walk into and let them give me a hug. It's a shame they're not giving me the Doomslay Trophy in Phasmophobia. But no, this is good. This is I'm enjoying this still. Okay, so we did not want to set that to 1847. That is where I set it to, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Because that is the 6, yeah. The last one it passed was the 6. That's 45. Maybe that's 47. There. No. But it says I have no brain to fry. That's true, dragon physiology is a little bit different. We have a bundle of synapses. So the 18... Oh, $1. The 1847 balls are missing. Do I need to find the balls? We'll come back to that room. Did I not turn the phonograph on? Yes, I did. That's why there's music. Laser Eye Art and Entertainment System. Voltage shortcut 13. It's not just going to be 13, but I'm going to try 13. Is it 10, 11, 12? Is it just 30? No. Thinking of 1 being 10. How's your day, Min Kemp? How's the temperature up where you are? Because it's record heat here today, and it's supposed to be hotter tomorrow, which is great. Okay, what is this? This is going to be for what order we're pressing the buttons in on the games console. So it's going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And there's a little games magazine. Let's have a read. It's mostly full of advertisements. Super Telegame. Call for a phone number. A phone number. Call 40 90 94. 40 90 94. To place your order, express delivery is always included. Laser Eye System, $600. Specifications: 3 CPU, KLB 328.6 MHz, 48 MIPS, 333 Mbps, 300,000 triangles on screen with textures, alt 900,000 triangles on screen without textures, 3 MB SRAM, BIOS O, 333 KB ROM, 33.3 MHz audio with 33-bit O MIDI, modulator, limited supply. Call for availability. Year Walk returns. Power Walk, $30. New monsters await. In the Dark Woods, now in impressive 3D for use with laser eye systems. Recommended for ages 15 and up. Limited supply. Call for availability. Bite-size system, we've got one of those. Ilomelo Shuffle, $10. Okay, so I can buy these games with the dollars I've been finding. Lorelei and the Laser. Wait a minute. Gameception. This is we're playing this game, and we can buy this game. Interesting. Okay, how many dollars do I have? It's a limited number of dollars. 18. But I think I think there might be trophies for getting everything with the dollars, but you can't get everything that needs the dollars. So I think the plat for this might need multiple playthroughs. Anyway, let's go and have a look at this game's console. Input directional codes to activate development console. We want up, down, right, left, up, left, go. There we go. Press any button to run prototype software. Continue debugging software. Check level design. Okay. What do I need to do on this one? There are some signposts to read. There are a couple of white dots I think of people to talk to. So let's keep going the way I'm going. And have a chat with this. Do you remember your way around here? No. There's a signpost over here. Memory of the great white leaf tree up ahead. $1 with just some. It's just red ink. It's not. It's gone into tank controls. It's gone Resident Evil. Memory of the Great White Leaf Tree. But can I do anything with it? Is it just that the leaves are white instead of red? You were supposed to remember some owls here. Maybe it's not owl season? Okay, so where are the other signs? I think there's a sign right next to me there, yeah. Memory of East. To the east. That's a bug. That's a bug that's meant to happen. Bugs are... Okay, so we do not have any memory of East. Let's go this way. Some graves. Rest in peace, a tolerant man. In memory of our quiet son. Okay. So these are more graves. So I can buy 2 video games. A graceful spirit. A modest being. A patient soul. A preservant artist. Now can I go this way? Because I was blocked from going into the area that connects to here from the other direction, but I think it's let me. Let's see if I can go this way. I can. Can I cross through here? Okay, so I can go that way, but I can't go that way. I have your ancestors did not go this way. I have memory of walking from the west to the east, but not memory of walking from the east to, sorry, the other way around, from the east to the west, but not from the west to the east. Our thoughtful leader, right? So I'm assuming I'm gonna have to look at those in a specific order, and perhaps this sign down here will tell me the order. Memory of the lonely grave up ahead. No, it won't. Okay. So I'm supposed to do something in here to like super break the program, because that's what I had to do in the last one. And the last one was going through numbers through numbered doors in the right order. Let me have another look at the graves. Feels a little Silent Hill now. It does a bit. So the last bit like this, going into a confused game, was very Resident Evil. Now it's quite Silent Hill. You're right. Okay. So what, in memory of our thoughtful leader, preserve an art. Is it going to be something to do with how grand they are, and I have to do them in the order of maybe the least grand, like gravestone, to the most grand. So we would go this little one, a patient soul, and then I would say probably this one, because it's still made out of the same stone without an extra thing on it. A modest being. And there's 2 with about the same size with a cross on them. Tolerant man. I might have to go and find more information to be able to do this section. Preservant artist. That one's flashing red at me. But so's that one. Our quiet sun. A graceful spirit. I'm not entirely sure what I'm meant to be doing in this bit. But I can go away and come back. That's the beauty of it. The lady said you were supposed to remember owls here. What are characteristics of owls? Patient, wise, thoughtful leader. Preservant, patient, graceful, maybe. Modest. Graceful, wise. Graceful, quiet. Tolerant. There was no wise. Okay. Maybe. What if I just keep trying to go in this direction here? Will that break it? Because this is... It will! I just had to keep going that way multiple times. Cool. The software sent an invalid request to memory address DA2. The software has been stopped to prevent damage to the development hardware. So that's going to be logged in my book as well. And there is a place where I can put in something to do with debug reports, but I don't know what to do with the debug reports yet. That's only error message 1, hallway prototype error message 3, so there should be other error messages I can get, I presume, in both of them. Interesting. Okay, so I can go and call... Still under the influence of coffee. Right, what else can I do now? I guess I can try... I can have a... Oh no, that's the clock. So that's the clock puzzle. We've got information about zodiacs now, to do with days. Where were the zodiacs? The clock puzzle was star signs. The zodiacs are... somewhere. Where? Were they down here? This was the room with the names, the 4 names. And the zodiac stuff, was it in here maybe? No, that's the TV room. Right, maybe do I bring the blocks back to that room? That might be a thing. Now that I have them all. Well, the zodiac's in there, to the side of the exhibition. Possibly. Let's go down. Let's go. Here we are downstairs, I think. Let's go upstairs. Where are we? Yeah, we're in the cellar. I think they're in here. Yes. They've got lights over them, and I don't know how to influence the lights. Having mostly used her talents and training in traditional paintings for landscapes and portraits, Schwarzwald's motifs became more and more minimal, sometimes even simple. By the end of her life, her later work would often include mystic symbols, some not deciphered to this day. So that's a painting of the moon. Oh, these are just going to be in order. These are just in order, aren't they? Mars, yeah. Mercury. So this is Monday. Yeah. Sorry, Monday. Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's not really anything I can do with that right now. But maybe I'm going to have to change these lights for something to do with days of the week at some point. Right, let me go back to here. Now that I've got the cubes back, can I do something with them here? No. So the cubes are definitely for the Horeswomen of the Apocalypse paintings. Do we want... Are we going to give me another one of the weird men following me? No. The document tube we've already done. We are... Let's see what's through this way. Coffee machine, a locked door, which we're not going to be able to open because it's... We need a 1963. That's the guy's room. The west hallway. Let's come down here and see if there's anything new that we can do. Anything we can change. So we did this, which is 141, I think. I don't know where to use that information. Is that something on there? No. Welcome in, Piggy. How are you doing? Thank you for the bits. Ghosty is hunting you. This is a spooky game. We could be doing this on a Sunday, but we're doing it on Mondays. How are you? Hope you are coping with the heat. That's right, that's the printing device, and these are the... So we worked out that this is something that I do have written down on these notes, I believe. The LO... Maybe I don't. The bits of their names being numbers. I think that's also on the notes that I left behind. But these are people whose names we've seen in the game. So the 1 is RE, because that is present. So that would be Lorelei. So the 2 is LO, which we can then confirm by looking. So that would be Lorenzo. Piggy's had a barbecue and a few cold ciders, so could be worse. How am I doing? I've been quite warm. I've had to do a costume change in this stream because of the warmth showing on my clothes. So let me rewrite this, note this down though. This is 1, 2, and 3, and it's 2 is low, 1 is re, and 3 is zo. But I don't know where to use that. We do have a typewriter here. Input case sensitive codes request bug report 2. But I don't know what. Is it just LO? I don't think I actually tried that before. LO. No. A U bug report 2, so it would be Rezo. No. So I'm not sure how that's related. Oh! Hold on. And I not for that bug report, that's not what I meant to do. When I look at the bug reports, I don't have, but I have bug reports for different things. Well, they're not even bug reports, are they? They're error messages. DA2, so would that be DALO? And that will be 4A3. No, because it goes up to 4. Okay. It's worth looking at anyway. How am I with coffee? Almost out. Let's have some more. So I can run. It's starting to get dark here, but there's only about half an hour left of the stream. I'll turn my light on. Bear with me. Go into the menu. And I also refilled my water while I was up as well. Okay. Am I already getting... Jesus, this is why I changed the other shirt, because it was... This is how warm it is here. It's crazy. Crazy. Maybe if it's this warm on Wednesday, I'll just have a more zoomed in on my face, so you can't see all the gross sweat. But it is really, really hot. That's my excuse for it. Let's go and call the video
Bovinoid
game
wants
company.
Seth to hydrate with water.
Thank you, Bovinoid. I'm going to keep that here. Hold on. Delicious water. Okay, let's go downstairs. We're going to call the video game company and buy some video games. Yeah, I don't currently have a fan. I'm going to be away for a month in a week though. So I'll get a fan when I come back. Right, so the video game 409094. Hello! Thank you for calling Super Telly Games. How can I help you? I would like to go all meta and Inception and buy the Lorelei and the Laser Eyes game, please. Understood, that'll be 10 American dollars. Your order will be delivered with Lightning Express to the reception. Somehow we have mysteriously withdrawn money from you. Please enjoy your game. May we help you with anything else? I will leave it at that for the moment. I mean, these are also $10, but we'll leave it at that for a moment. Sayonara, Wild Heart. Hey! Wait a minute. Is this by the people who made that? Sayonara Wild Hearts. I platted that game over Christmas. I wonder if they're linked to the people who made that game. It does have actually, now that I think about it, kind of similar, slightly similar aesthetic, and that is the game from which the song. Bear with me. Because I closed Spotify. Let's bring it back up. So it's Wild Hearts, that I think that was referencing when it just said Sayonara Wild Hearts, is the game which this song that plays on my stream starting screen is from. If you can hear that, I think you can hear that. That's what that's from Wild Hearts. It's a rhythm action game that is notoriously difficult to the point that Chocky and Seng, the Buddy Games mods, congratulated me on getting the plat, like quite earnestly. They are the same company. It is by the same people. It's a good game. I might play a bit of it on a stream one day. I won't, like, I've already got the plat, so I won't do it like a full playthrough. But you can technically do a full playthrough. It's got like a play it all in one go kind of mode, which I could attempt as a challenge. So there should be now in the lobby a package for me. Simogo, the same company, says Kizzy. And here is the game that I'm currently playing as a game within the game. Stalking ghosts, gunned madmen, angry dogs, and crazy magicians. Oh no, not angry dogs. Awaits in this classic arcade fun. You're trapped in the maze, and the only way to escape is to go deeper. Collect power-ups and money while staying clear of enemies as you try to find the 9 magical eyes which open the central tomb. Only then can you progress to the next difficulty level. And so this has turned his fan on and says, "Ah, that's better. Warm air being blown at me." So now, while playing LORELEI and Laser Eyes, I can play LORELEI and Laser Eyes. Oh, Jesus. Dollar. Dollar. What? Okay. So she moves until she hits an obstacle. So how am I getting anywhere else? Ruby! That's Ruby out there, but I think that's an angry Ruby. Make it more effective by getting a spray bottle and spritzing yourself occasionally, says Rudy, sorry, not Ruby. But I think that's an angry Rudy. I think that Rudy will get me. Right, so I can't... Oh, okay, I just have to press it quickly. Okay, that used the key that I had. Uh-oh. Right, I still have 2 keys. Uh-oh. Boo! Okay. Let's keep going. Uh-oh, there's a strange man appeared. Oh! Okay, now there are ghosts, but the window put me at the other end of the building. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go. Coffee. Okay, going through the... Come on. There we go. I mean, obviously this isn't going to give me any hints. This is just a fun little mini-game, right? But let's see if we can do it. I've got 1 key left. So if I use that to come through here, we can get that key. I can smash this window and get that key. So she keeps going. I've got to very quickly press, which is why I'm sometimes running past a door, a passageway, because you've got to be very on it with pressing to change direction. while she's moving. That's not where I meant to go. Okay, I can now access the door in the middle. Oh no. Surrounded. More like Rudy now. Rude-y. Okay. Do I want to collect all the money? Come on. There we go. Got 2 keys. There are loads of keys down there. I just need to get that. That's not the way I wanted to go. Now I'm trapped. Ghost. Is that my last life? Nope. This is my last life. Right, I want to go up through that door. And I've just trapped myself with the ghost again. Game over. Well, a 4980 score. Not bad, I guess. For a first go. Top of the leaderboard. Okay, so that's the game within the game that you can get. Interesting. So, what do I want to do now? Right, so we've got... That's a Zodiac puzzle. Need that to get through here. Don't think I need to do anything else back in the weird creepy mirror maze at the moment. Diamond card, so that's going to need a key with the numbers 1953 on it. That's secret passageways, so that's just a way to connect these 3 sections. There's a moon phases puzzle like here, which might be worth having a look at now that we've got some information on moon phases from a particular year. Right. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But how do I know? Did it say something on the side of the book? I can't quite see. There's some numbered books here. Right, so what moon phase, what year do I have the moon phases of? Lunar phases of 1847. So let's find book 1847. It's going to be on the other side, isn't it? I think we already looked at the 1847 book. It's going to be on the other side. So I think it opened this. Which has a horse. There's a hole in the fort. I already tried putting the temperance in this one, we won't do it. What about some coffee? Have some coffee? No. Okay. Let's try the Horeswomen of the Apocalypse again. I'm surprised there isn't a trophy for the Gameception. So this is Farmers. I want to put an L, but have it like facing Or the J. Maybe it's the J. Okay, so that one worked. And that's giving me a disc, so that's going to go on a horse. Okay, so it is... Maybe I just needed to collect all the cubes before I was allowed to do it. So let's try the M here again. Okay, do I have a W? Can I do an upside down W? Well, that's not upside down, so that's the right way up. No. But that's Morse. What other letter? What else would go there? Oh! Is it or it's about the order I'm doing them in, perhaps? So we did famine first. And then it's... Oh. Is it then war, then pestilence, then death? Pestilence, bellum. No, I did famines first. So that's not it. Is it about... Okay, what if... It's not the E for pestilence, where an E would go. What if it's the W on its side? Because look at the other E. That's the other E. It's not actually an E. It's the W on its side. And so here we want the what's it called, S set, maybe, to be a B, but also backwards. No. Is there so it's all lowercase, so maybe we want something that looks like a backwards lowercase b. Like a P, like that. There we go. It's not so simple, but at the same time it is. So what would go in the M? I tried the W upside down. Is it? No. What would go? To be the M for Morse. Trying to think things that can look a bit like a stylized M. Is there a clue in here? Oh, here comes a maze man. The fourth rider came from the land of the dead and presented herself as Morse. Her horse was pale and she carried a scythe. Let me inspect. Maybe there's a clue in the description of the block. Found on top of a dollhouse in the nursery made out of wood, each side of the block has a carved alphabetic character. There is a tiny carving on the bottom which reads BTT. It is likely this block was manufactured by Bertel Terreby Trummekennick, a northern European company which was active during the greater part of the 1800s and 1900s. The company produced various mechanical wooden items such as novelty locks, puzzles, and toys. This block is a rarity among Bertel Terreby Trummekennick's output, as the company usually specialized in items with religious motifs. The company went bankrupt after its involvement in the spectral information scandal became publicly known. Is there different information on here? No. So I just need to work out which letter it wants me to put in as an M. E? Maybe the E on its side? That would fit the kind of blocky style that it's gone for there. There we go. Right, so I've got 4 horse people coins. So now I need to go to the horse people statues, or the horse statues. Right, should we just give him a hug straight away? Okay, come on. There we go. So is this going to be another memory? Memorize the room. We have few details that we cannot seem to get right. Please try to remember, Fraulein. Okay. 5 candles on the candelabra. A rose. Rudy, good girl. What? There's something under her table. Under her chair, sorry, her knife is on the floor under her chair. Because she's dropped it. There are 3 glasses on the table. And if you count that vase as a bottle, because it looks like it's a bottle being used as a vase, there are 2 bottles. Right, knife under the chair, 5 candles, 3 glasses on the table, 7 pieces of cutlery. He's got the glass in his right hand. Do you remember? Very well. What was under the woman's chair? A knife. This matches our information, Fraulein. Interior hotel dining hall night. The woman studies her host in the flickering candlelight. Piano music plays from the turntable. The woman takes a deep breath. Now, the maze I'm designing, I have very little information. Yes, the maze is, in a sense, metaphorical. In what way? I think it's... Oh, I'm making him German. He's Italian. Uh-oh. I skipped it by accident. We'll have a read of that script page again. Films, games, and scripts. Chabella, I think that it is not something that should be put into words. You must find it yourself within the maze. The woman makes a frustrated face. But what is it for? The maze is for getting lost, Signorina. I could use some technical specifications. The OCU3 is, Signorina, we must remember the unfortunate hen who won the farmer's race. Tonight we eat and drink. They raise their glasses and drink. The woman glances at her host. You said that we were alone, but I saw... Yes, Rudy. The man snaps his finger. Rudy, a black Labrador, comes running into the room and trots over to the table. The man ruffles Rudy's fur. What I like best about our Labradors is their complete disregard for financial institutions. No, I saw a man. A magician. The man stops petting Rudy. Signorina, that is great news. We cannot rely on technology alone. And now we have magic. Tell me more, please. He made this gesture. The woman covers her eyes with her right hand and raises her left hand, holding up 3 fingers. The man watches her seriously. Signorina, listen carefully. It is a greeting and a warning. I had a similar encounter years ago in the depths of Cineterzo Studios. Art can be very dangerous at times. The man stares out into space, then he snaps back and smiles. But you need not worry about the magician or his brothers. Act as if he was never here. Yet. The man runs over to the turntable and puts on a cha-cha. He turns to the woman and bows. May I? Both notice trying combinations of Labrador and Rudy. Labby Rudy, Rubidor, Labradier. Okay, we are going to go and see what knight is the one up here. What knight are you? We don't know, we just know there's a hole in your forehead. So, there's a sword. Is there any other information that would tell us which knight this is? Is it based on their positions in the room? So this one's up here, so it's the one that was in this corner, which was Pestilence. Let's see if that works. We can see where the other knights are. No, that doesn't work. Wine cellar, clock, library, and then there's one outside. Do I just brute force it and put them in? The front depicts a jumping horse and below it a scale. On 8 letters read Famis. On the back is an engraving of a key between a plus and a minus sign, and below it reads the words Elektromagnetischer Schlüssel. Masquerading as a coin or a medallion, this is in fact a key which uses electromagnetism to unlock a mechanism in a large construction. Electromagnetic coin keys with biblical iconography and Latin phrases are commonly used as keys in governmental institutions in the USA. They are always produced in even numbers, which makes it likely this coin's part of a larger set. So this doesn't have, so yeah, the only difference is the description of what's on the front of it. That one has a sword, so we're going to try that, because this room has a sword hanging in it. We're going to put that in. Correct. Okay. So there's a horse. So there's 2 more that we can't reach at present in the cellar. Where is that staircase? Over here. So we need to solve this zodiac puzzle. Let's get to that one. But there is one in the garden that we can reach immediately. So let's go there. That horse with glowing red eyes, not ominous at all. It feels perfectly safe and comfortable. Come on. There we go. Okay, so what would we put in you? Well, let's go and see what's opened first. Okay. Okay. Oh! I mean, is it just going to be 1980 or 18? What date is it? 1874, 1847, 1847. So we want this one to be a 4. And that's going to be an 8. That's going to be a 1. Okay, which horse are you? Someone died out here, so are you Moors? Yes. Yeah, that's going to be a 1. Okay, we can't get to the other ones yet, so we're making some bits of progress. Still held back a little bit in other ways. What do we have in our inventory? The E key we've used, the C key we've used. We've got the crank. I can't remember where the crank goes. There was somewhere that needed a crank, and I can't remember where it is. Was it upstairs in the loft?
Big stretch. Thank you, bovinoid.
Big stretch. See, that was the first time we've had the automated voice. I did set the automated voice to be rarer rather than the recordings that we have. If you want your voice to tell me to have a big stretch, you can submit it in the suggestion box in the Discord, if we can pop the Discord in chat, just in case anyone's not in there. But you will have to be, I believe you will have to have been sort of active in the community for a bit longer to be able to submit it. But we are going to do a big stretch. Everyone have a stretch with me. We're going to put our hands together, push forward like this, slowly pull up, and then down to the small of your back. Push down with your shoulders, forward with your chest. And then one arm across the front of your body. Push them gently against each other and bring them round. And push those gently against each other there. And shake it out. Give your shoulders a roll. Give your head a bit of a spin and a tilt. Stretch your neck a little bit. There we go. Thanks very much for that, Bovinoid. Yes, start snoozing ads, please. If we, sorry, I didn't see that. If possible, we'll start snoozing the ads. If it's been missed, then I apologise. But yeah, we do want the ads snoozed if we can. We'll be finishing up shortly. Too late. We're in ads. Oh no. Oh well. Okay. We'll go for a tiny bit longer then. Let's remember where the winch was. I think it's in the loft. Possibly. I've been all around it. Let's go to the elevator and try these stairs. You best start believing in ad breaks, Bovinoid. You're in one. Well, you're not because you're subbed. Oh, my bladder's quite full. Right, that has a 3 on it. Don't have a number 3. What was the clip? What have you clipped, Bovinoid? What's this? A ladder to go down. This is not a spot for a winch. It's locked. The emblem on it depicts revolvers. I don't have a key for that. It's feeling more and more. You need the revolver key, like you need the shield key. How do I get to the other section of the loft? That's through my room. So let's go back down. Welcome back from the ad. Sorry, I had intended to snooze them both, and I did ask me, but I didn't respond in time because I didn't see it in time. Sorry about that. We would normally snooze the ads at this point because we're right at the end. But if you did sit through them, thank you very much for doing so. But there's no point in having, because if the ads cut off pre-roll ads for half an hour, there's no point in having them. Because the purpose of them is to stop the pre-roll ads. So we'll go for a bit longer. And then we'll finish. We'll go for maybe half an hour longer. And obviously feel free, mods, if you need to go off and do anything else. It's no problem. To make those ads have a purpose, we will go until past. Don't know where I remember seeing something that needs a winch, and I just can't remember where it was. The ads have it. There's a clip. Right. She needs the toilet because her bladder is quite full, so we're going to use the bathroom. I'm going to go to toilet in game. Of course, we're going to wash our hands. Always wash your hands after using the toilet. Thoroughly wash your hands. Right. Maybe the winch was down here. I'm trying to remember where the winch was. Let's go to... We're going to go to every room I've gone to and look for the winch. Because I know I've seen a winch. If anyone wants to look it up and tell me what room I use the crank in, because I know I found it, and it's just a matter of going into every room until I've found what room it was, where it was. So I don't mind that being something that someone looks up and tells me. I think it was somewhere without the lift. Probably wrong. Yeah. So these rooms are just about the safe that's in the room. It's not any of those rooms. That's a music box. That's not it. How do I end up in here? Because this is a shortcut on that side. So maybe once I can get out into these spaces, I'll be jumping across. Oh, it's here. It's here. The winch is here. I've remembered. It's there. But I think I already used that. Now that I think about that. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I did something else to open the door, and there's a winch thing here for something. So I want to go in the elevator to the second floor. Because there's a key on that chandelier, and this winch is missing its crank. There we go. So we've winched that down. Which is just in the... It's not in the art gallery, that's just in the lobby, right? Yeah. So now we go back down to collect it. Right, now we can get that key. W-shaped key. I don't think I've seen a W door. Could be behind here, could be that. I don't think I've seen a W door. That's a number door. That's, I'm not sure what that is. That's a code. It's a 3-letter code. That's obviously the spades. That is 1973, so that's a number. That'll be 1960. That'll be a number key. That'll be a number key. That's a card key. It's not on floor 2. So it could be one that we've not seen yet. That's 1963. So it'll be one of these doors that we... Oh, no, that... What did that have? Let's go have a look at that one. That's a 3, which is not a W. Unless you turn the W on its side. So let's try it. No, it's definitely a 3. Which makes sense because it's, you know, access to the 3rd floor. So I'm guessing the W key will access somewhere that we haven't gone yet, but probably should be able to reach. Which is suggesting to me that it's going to be over here, because I feel like I should be able to... I feel like the game's expecting me to be able to work this out by now. Or was it... Well, maybe it's this door. No, that's 1962. So maybe we should go and have a look at this Zodiac puzzle again. Ah, no, it's just a W lock. Okay, so it's not to do with... And it's just west, so it's just west. It's just west. Of course it is, because it's a W. So this is something else. So that isn't connected to the locked door. What's that going to do then? It won't let me in there, because I can already get in there. Let's have a look around here now. An American dollar. Where's it gone? That's the 1932 room. Okay. Can't go there yet. Oh! Right, hold on. We've got... No. Don't want to do that. We've got a thing about this in our... We've had it since the beginning of the game. I think Rudy had it, actually. Documents, books, notes, letters. Is it that one? No. Ah, what was it on? Is it it's like a business card. Is it in our... It's not in our inventory. No, I've got so much stuff since then. Letters. No. Calling card. Okay. So it's up with a line, down with a line there, up with a line there, and just straight up there. So I assume the others can be blank. No. Hmm. Oh, no. So what do I... What about the others? Okay, so maybe it's to do with a different... Maybe this is for a different lock then. Because these are... Or there's another bit that will tell me what these four should be. Voltage shortcut 11. No. Club's door. There are stains of red paint on and inside the music box. I'll line these up somehow. Good night, Hoovian. Thanks very much for coming in. I hope you have a good sleep and a great day tomorrow. Bye. What am I supposed to line these up to? Not sure. I need to come back to that. Play a tune on the music box. Okay, so it's to do with maybe the tune that I have to play. Voltage shortcut 20. It's not just 20. Is it 2? No. Fine. Okay, that's a shortcut to outside. That might be all this room's for, other than the music. Shortcut 28. I'm just not. Well, sorry, 18. Just not sure what the what the logic is with the shortcuts. And they just mean that I don't have to run around the house as much and get me a trophy. But okay. So is there somewhere else? I just can't remember that showed me what these should be. What the north, south, east, west ones should be. I feel like if there is, it's going to be in here. Let's have a quick look. It's not on any of these. That's the doors. It's not on those. Maybe it's on this unretrieved memory there. Fortune teller's prophecy. Nope. This is all letters. These are actual letters. Fortune teller's note. Found in typewriter. This is possibly the trying to remember what the logic here was to turn 213 into D, to turn the 123 into H, T, and E. Just because it's hotel minus O and L. Okay. So let's try, because that has the little painting of the girl on it. What we're going to do is we're going to try that. There is a door with a lock that has that girl on it. And I think it's a letter-based 3-digit, 3-character letter-based lock. It's not that. That's diamonds. It's upstairs or downstairs. Or is it this one? This one. So is this T H E? No. Is it? It's the only other place that that little girl drawing exists. There's no tie to the brick. First magic word equation. First magic word is laser. In the last year. 1, 2, 3. What if it's the other? What if it's H, T, E? It's weird that the little girl's drawn on there. We can't do HTE from here. J, C, T, K, M, Z, Q, O, G, colon. There's one punctuation mark on each. No. First word, second word, they are underlined. First magic word is on the same sort of paragraph where that little girl is drawn. So, can we make HLY or HLJ? No. Do J there. H. L. That is the same little girl sketch, isn't it? FMW, first magic word. How do they get from 1,000 years ago, from last year minus the first magic word, to laser? ATYA is what's taken out. No, it's not. Just TYA is taken out. How does that TYA? 1,000 years ago, TYA. There we go. Ladder is not extended. Yeah, well, yeah, I would like to extend it, please. Like, I'm up here, I should be able to extend it. No? Rudy! The ladder is not extended. Oh, there's a lever in the middle. There's a lever there. How do I get there? Diamonds. I need to get through the diamond door. Wrong lever, clunk, crunk. I have hearts and spades, but they don't actually act as keys anyway. Found hidden in the video cassette box for the film The Ace of Hearts. The back of the card has swirly red letters which read Club Rouge Monte Carlo. It's a small circular brown stains. It's written in black and can only be seen. MCMLXII Moors. (1963) death. Not sure. Not sure. Alright, I think we've hit a good pausing point there. Looking at the things we have, looking at what we... Still this leftover block. Where was another square hole? Another square hole. That we could put that into. I think this is an okay point to call it for this stream though. Let's go and find a save point.